Hallo liebe Freunde und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Runde zu Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishment. Und ich habe jetzt das Ganze wieder rekonstruiert, denn das Spiel ist ja abgeschmiert und White hatte natürlich Zeit, hatte 20 Minuten Zeit. Morgan, Hamish und Miss White sind keine Komplizen. Das ist unwahrscheinlich, dass sie die Gelegenheit hatte und 20 Minuten hätten auch nicht gereicht. Doch, ich denke, 20 Minuten reichen ja locker hier. Oh, okay, das reißt also alles wieder weg. Ey, mich hat sich ja umgebracht. Also das ist ja auch irgendwie... Wade ist eine Komplizin. Margaret White war Martin Hamishs Komplizin bei dem Mord an Montague Dunn. Ihre berufliche Ambition und ihre persönliche gesellschaftliche Situation hatte sie unter ihrer Trennung von Dunn gelitten. Ja gut, sie ist ja nur eine Komplizin, ne? Oh, in dem Gelände. Oh, Ladescreen.
But Holmes, how can you be certain that we'll find Miss White here?
It is obvious, Watson. Just use your brain.
I am using it. I do use it.
Now that the rope has tightened around Martin Hamish, Miss White must act to erase all traces of her implication. After the suicide of her accomplice, there is one final trace remaining: the deadly plants of the Divine Syndicate. She will be there.
Very good. Shall we go?
Just one moment. Now listen to me, Watson. I shall see her alone. You will conceal yourself behind her, quietly.
Whatever are you planning?
Nothing spectacular. The impulses of women have always been a mystery to me. But she is a bold one, and so we must be cautious.
All right. You can count on me, Holmes.
Mr. Holmes, good day to you.
You do not seem surprised, Miss White.
Well, I was expecting you.
Not for too long, I believe. So please tell me, as it is still unclear, who planned the murder? Was it you?
You were wrong, Mr. Holmes.
It was Martin Hamish, then. You managed to convince him to take on a more prominent role.
You could not be further from the truth.
You think that you can fool me?
You don't care what I think.
I am not blaming you, Miss White. You are a young and brilliant woman, trapped in a dull and hostile world. Life has never been easy, men in particular.
You... It is hopeless.
Indeed. Well, it may be true that I cannot yet change the world, but I can spare your life.
My life. There is nothing left to save. I have lost everything. Do you hear me? Everything! And you were just like all the others. You would abuse and take advantage of a vulnerable woman.
I hardly think so. Now just listen to me.
I've tried so hard, but I have had enough.
Miss White, no! I beg you not to do this, Miss White.
Don't come any closer.
Please remain calm. We can help you.
Not one step further. Don't try to stop me.
Stop this foolishness. You cannot truly want to die.
No, it's too late.
Ich hab doch geklickt.
This is...
Are you able to do anything?
I'm afraid not. The poison has been fulgurating. Her heart stopped instantly, poor child.
Können wir uns mal ein anderes Ende, also damit wir hier auch mal Optionen haben, das auszuwählen? Weil ich habe irgendwie viel zu wenig Zeit. Das war wirklich viel zu wenig Zeit. Wie jetzt? Das war wirklich viel zu... Also ich persönlich hatte... Boah.
But Holmes,
Oh, bum, 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 bum. So.
So, I am in. I hardly think so. Now,
I've
I beg you not to do this, Miss White.
don't come any closer.
Please remain calm. We can help you.
Not one step further. Don't try to stop me.
Stop this foolishness. You cannot truly want to die.
No, it's too late.
Well done, Watson. She was not faking.
Miss White, you have no right to take your own life.
Dr. Watson? Did you just save me? Or worse?
Oh, Dieser schon. Ich dachte, es gibt noch einen Hinweis. Okay, meine Freunde. Wir haben nun Miss Whites Leben gerettet. Zum zweiten Mal, das erste Mal habe ich es ja irgendwie verpasst. Und wie ihr jetzt seht, haben wir einen neuen Mord. Schüsse bei Mondlicht. Und ich frage mich, was hier für Schüsse bei Mondlicht sind. Also, wird jemand sterben? Wird's nicht? Wir werden es wohl sehen.
Where are you going, Holmes? Have you been invited somewhere?
We have been invited, Watson,
We have. Where to?
to the Baker Street Irregulars' annual dinner. They sent us an invitation. It is on the table.
A dinner? How could those street urchins afford anything like that? I can't understand your interest in them, Holmes. They're dirty. They wouldn't hesitate to steal your wallet. They...
Watson, you should be excited. It is a secret dinner. Its location changes every year. Read the menu. Sounds mouth-watering.
All right. We, the secret police of Baker Street, invite you, Sherlock Holmes, and Dr. Watson to our annual dinner. Menu, entree, frozen rat head salad. Is this a joke?
Not at all. Pray continue.
Main course, sow's udder in Danny Nutcracker's way. Ah, sounds disgusting, Holmes. Hedgehog goulash. Street turnips in homemade juice. And it goes on.
Ah, I can hear them on the stairs now.
Well, we can't go there. We can't eat that.
Watson, you'll hurt the feelings of those poor children. We have to go.
Oh, Mr. Holmes.
It is fine, Mrs. Hudson.
Mr. Holmes!
Wiggins, Dr. Watson is getting ready. He will be delighted to join us. You don't look well, my young man. Is there something wrong? Don't tell me the dinner is cancelled.
Mr. Holmes, it's my brother Leighton. He's in a prison cell. They say he's killed 2 men. You have to help us, Mr. Holmes, because I know he didn't do it.
Where is he now?
From what I've heard, they took him to the yard, and they gave him a good beating already. You know what they're like. They'll hang him. They won't look any further.
Holmes, we have to help him.
And forget about the dinner? Wiggins, I'll take the case.
You're fantastic, Mr. Holmes. I'll be waiting for you at the crime scene. You'll be there, right? It's on Half Moon Street in Whitechapel.
Very well.
Na dann. Wollen wir mal... Wir gehen mal zu Scotland Yard. Mal gucken, ne? Zu der Yard. Oh, Souvenir, tödliche Pflanzen. Yo, Hammer. Wir waren nicht immer... Irgendwie immer das Gleiche. Nee, hier haben wir keine Gnade für Karens. Lustig. Jetzt ist ein neuer Fall. Wir haben gar keine Beweise mehr. Und sind nun angekommen.
Mr. Holmes, whatever brings you here so late at night?
I'm interested in the case of young Leighton Chapman. He was arrested earlier this evening and accused of a double murder.
I beg your pardon? That case is quite clear to the police. Or are there any new facts that we don't know about?
Who knows, Inspector?
Look, you are free to investigate, of course, Mr. Holmes. Chapman was arrested with a revolver in his possession, which you can find in the evidence room. The suspect himself is in custody.
Did you find anything else on his person?
A few personal belongings. Nothing particular, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you, Lestrade.
Tatort untersuchen und Zeugen finden. Yo, yo, yo. Wir haben zuerst gefragt, nun nehmen wir das Ganze auseinander. Oh, nein, da wollen wir jetzt nicht hin. Hier rein. So, wir haben Schüsse. Eine
A
Uhr.
cheap watch, bought with his own money, no doubt. These cigarettes are filled with cheap tobacco. Nothing interesting.
Und
So
das hier?
this is the gun that Leighton was holding when he was caught by the police. It is a Webley revolver, a reliable weapon.
Oh.
It seems as though the shells were not removed from the cylinder.
So, jetzt mal untersuchen. Auge rein und abdrücken. Wie bitte? Können wir irgendwas untersuchen?
It seems... Two out of the 6 shells have been fired. There were 2 shots.
Okay, es wurden einfach 2 Schüsse abgefeuert.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Das ist der Mann?
Good evening, Mr. Chapman.
Who are you? I've got nothing to say. It's all a mistake.
Calm down, Leighton. I have come here to help you. To find out if you truly are innocent, as your younger brother Wiggins has told me.
My brother? You know him? Then that means you're...
Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, blimey. All right, Mr. Holmes. I'll tell you everything.
Entschuldigung, zuerst mal gucken, wie er so drauf ist, der Kerl, ne? Tiefe Narbe, gelegentliche Sachen. Also ist wahrscheinlich nicht ganz unschuldig. Hier das Auge hat man ja... Oh. Auge, hätte ich zwar gedacht, aber hier hat man es gesehen. Guck mal hier.
Good. Tell me your account of what happened.
I left my work and I hurried up to see the fireworks in Whitechapel. I was late, so I decided to cut through Half Moon Street. I saw the first fireworks light up in the sky. I bumped into a constable on a corner before entering Half Moon. Then suddenly, what with all the firework flare, I saw two men. They were both lying flat in the middle of the street. I stopped where I was. I thought about turning back to the police, but as I was thinking of that, I saw a third person. He was leaning over the body that was furthest from me. The second I saw him, he raised his head and he stared at me. In a flash, I saw his gun, but he made a dash for it instead and he escaped through Whitechapel Street.
So you might still have had time to return to the constable.
I panicked. I didn't know what to do. Anyway, I approached the bodies just to see if they were still alive. I saw that one had blood pumping out of his stomach. He was dying. It was horrible. The second one was already dead. He had a hole in his head. He was holding a gun in his hand, though. I took it. And then I followed the third man.
Na gut, bitte fortfahren. Alles gut.
Interesting. Pray, continue.
I turned a corner, and I saw the man standing in the middle of the street. He seemed to be in some sort of panic. And then, Mr. Holmes, something strange happened. I told the police and they laughed at what I said, but I swear to you, my words are true. I started running towards him. But then I was blinded by a flash. It was so bright that I hardly saw anything for a good dozen seconds. But I kept running forward. As I arrived in Whitechapel, I heard a woman screaming. And then I was caught by the police. But there wasn't a trace of that man. Of course, then they found a gun and all that blood. I couldn't see the murderer escaping and all that mess. Perhaps I was still half-blinded at that moment.
A thrilling account, my young man. Leighton, are you able to describe the person whom you saw standing in Half Moon Street?
Well, I wasn't able to see his face at all. It was too dark, and he was too far away. I could see his silhouette.
And what about that?
Nothing so special. He was wearing a jacket. He was quite average in size and his weight.
I see. Was there anything else that struck you at the time?
No. But perhaps it's strange, but I can't remember the sound of his footsteps as he was running away. Perhaps it was because of the fireworks or the surprise of me seeing him.
We shall see you soon, young man.
So, die Befragungen haben nun, beziehungsweise der Fall hat nun Fahrt aufgenommen. Wir untersuchen nun das Ganze, beziehungsweise die Stelle in der nächsten Runde. Und wir gehen mal hier hinten und schauen das Ganze hier mal an. Sind hier die Entwickler drin? Es kann gut sein, dass hier die Entwickler drin sind. So, hallo, der Nächste hier im Bunde, guck. Naja, hier ist wohl nichts mehr zu holen. Wir sehen uns in der nächsten Runde wieder. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Das war's und bis nächstes Mal.